everyone and welcome back. Today we are doing something that I really enjoy doing, and I think you do too because of the amazing reaction to this video before. We are doing a perfume review, and today I'm doing my top 5 fragrances for fall. So where last time I discussed which season I think you should wear this in, with this, just know this is all for fall and all for winter. If this is your first time here, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. I do these videos all the time. Alright, so we are starting with a favorite of mine. I actually use the different version of it during the summer years and the springtime and summertime, but for the winter I like it a little bit more passionate, and that is the Attribution. Excuse my language pronunciation if it's not correct. This actually I would probably wear towards November, December, just because it's a bit stronger. I will also bring up some that are a little bit lighter in fragrance, but this, when you smell it, this just reminds you, like, first of all, this reminds me of skin, but winter skin. Now this might sound strange, but just think if it's like a cold evening and you have this fur or faux fur coat on and you have this nice gown underneath and you're going somewhere special, and I hope we will have the time to do that. This is what you want on those shoulders of yours, I'm telling you. It is called a fruity floral scent. I do have to say it is a lot stronger. So when you think fruity and floral, you might usually think it's a little bit lighter, but this really does have some stronger notes into it. The floral in here is a rose, but the stronger notes is really the woody notes that come forward in this fragrance. I love what it says as a description. It is called an irresistible combination of grace, strength, independence, and spirit. Now, don't you want to be described like that? I know I do. And one more last thing, this fragrance says to be created for the women that are passionate, feminine, and free. Now, I have one that's gonna say pretty much something similar. I think that would be a good way to go. So if you're still free and you're still passionate and you're a woman and you want a different fragrance than the beautiful, beautiful Giorgio Armani Attribution, then I would definitely recommend you to look at a fragrance that I have discussed before, which is the Yves Saint Laurent Libre fragrance. Now I know that they just came out with a Libre Intense. I have not tried that one yet. I have to be honest, I haven't had the time to actually go and purchase it or try it yet. But this is for me already enough, honestly, because it is such a strong scent. It really embodies strength to me. This fragrance embodies strength in all ways. Now, I have discussed this fragrance before. This is a beautiful fragrance with a combination of lavender and orange blossom, which makes it very masculine but very feminine at the same time. I will only wear it in the winter. I won't wear this in the summer. It's too strong for me in the summer. That's why I definitely recommend this like towards maybe in October, November, whereas this might still be in December just because of the festivity. I mean, just look at this, right? This screams Christmas. Definitely an evening fragrance if you ask me, or if you are a strong businesswoman and you still go to some kind of, you know, office, you want people to turn heads. This is how YSL describes this beautiful fragrance. A statement fragrance for the woman who lives by her own rules. And believe me, when they say statement fragrance, they aren't kidding. This really is a statement fragrance. There are enough fragrances that you can smell and you can be like, it smells good, I don't know what it is. You know what it is when you smell this. So next is another one that I named in my last video, but this one is just a classic. It is the Bulgari Jasmine Noir. If you still are looking for a boss lady fragrance, but you're not a huge fan of Libre, this might actually be your thing. It's a woody floral fragrance, so it does have some similarities to the Attribution just because of the woody tones in the fragrance. However, of course, the name states it. It has jasmine in it. Jasmine, I think, is an amazing addition to pretty much any perfume. You add jasmine to it and I'm a fan. It has a patchouli heart, and a patchouli heart is my kind of heart. And this one, I could say, starting October, pretty much throughout the whole entire towards spring, I think you can wear this because it starts a little stronger, but it gets very soft. All right, fragrance number 4 is the Lancôme La Nuit Trésor à la Folie. This is a very sweet fragrance, whereas the other ones are a little bit less sweet. This is incredibly sweet, so you really do have to like sweet fragrances, otherwise I wouldn't even start with this. It smells so romantic to me. Like, this is my date night fragrance. I think this just makes you smell very feminine, and Sometimes, you know, a boss fragrance like a Libre is amazing, but sometimes you just want to smell soft, and then this is what you get. The fragrance embodies a unique moment of lâcher prise. I hope I'm saying it's right. I might have said it totally wrong, which means that when the time is suspended, like I said, it's just such a romantic fragrance. If you are looking for something, you know, something soft, smooth, seductive, this is a great scent, but you do have to love the sweetness of it. The sweetness of the fragrance really comes from the vanilla. It also has patchouli and wood notes. It is a burning heart of rose essence, inflamed by the sensuous addition of bourbon vanilla, which is the best, by the way, and intensified by smoldering patchouli essence. I mean, how better to explain it than just to read that sentence, right? It really reminds me of warmth and romance and everything good in the world. That sounds a little bit much, but it's really a December, January, February fragrance. And how could it be a video of mine without going through all the months of the fall winter season? Of course you need a transitional fragrance, one that you can start using now towards the cooler times, but right when you still want to have that, you know, when you still have that summer tan and you still kind of want a hint of summer, but you're kind of ready for the elegance of fall, then I would definitely recommend the Bottega Veneta Eau Légère Perfume. This really is perfect for the October month. It is not strong enough to be like overpowering. This is something I definitely recommend for this season right now. This is a chypre floral fragrance for the contemporary woman. It is very crisp, elegant, feminine, and voluptuous, which, I mean, again, these descriptions, I feel like, you know, every woman wants to be every part of that. It has top notes of bergamot and pink pepper, so it's a little bit, it has some spices in there, and the heart is jasmine again and gardenia, so that really is the floral fragrance that comes out. And what I also love is that it has notes of oak in it, which really gives it a very distinctive scent. It really is this elegance that comes with this fragrance, so I definitely recommend you to check this out. Again, for now, this would be amazing. So those were my 5 fragrances for fall and winter. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if there are any fragrances you think I should try. I always read all of my comments, so if there's something you recommend, I will listen. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and these type of videos, please subscribe down below and give it a thumbs up so I know. And until my next video on Thursday, I hope you have a lovely day, morning, evening, afternoon, midnight, whatever you're having. I hope it's wonderful.